breaking news at 4 o'clock, continuing coverage of a suspected gunman at the Four Seasons Hotel in Midtown Atlanta. Right now, that entire area is locked down. Police asking you to avoid the area.
We've been following this story for well over 30 minutes. We've heard the active gunfire round after round going off again. This is at 14th Street at the Four Seasons Hotel and condominiums. You're taking a live look at one of the GDOT Sky Tracker videos right here. You can see a large police presence there. In fact, much larger than this, as police have even pushed our crews back further away because of the continued gunfire. APD has said that anyone in that area should shelter in place and stay far away from any windows.
An Atlanta Police Department specifically saying to please avoid 12th Street, 13th Street, West Peachtree Street, Crescent Street, Peachtree Street, and Peachtree Walk. The Four Seasons, not just a hotel, there's also residences above that. There are multiple hotels, multiple businesses in this area, as well as residences. And where you're looking at right now, this intersection, a very, very busy one at 5 o'clock as people get off of work, get off and try to head home. But once again, right now, that is shut down. For the last hour, we have heard on and off gunfire. Police asking if you are in this area right now, if you have friends or family in this area right now, if they are in one of those office buildings or if they are in one of those residences, please stay away from windows. This is still an active shooter situation. If you remember, this is also the same area where the Midtown shooter was. So police prepared in this area for a similar situation. Right now, we are still understanding and learning what is happening, who that suspect is, and if there are any victims. 11 Alive's Cody Alcorn is live for us in this area. Cody has been on the air for the last hour giving us updates. Cody, what are you seeing on the ground right now?
Well, I'm just going to stay off camera because, again, the most important thing is getting this information to you and letting folks see what is unfolding. You're looking right down at the Four Seasons Hotel. There are two SWAT vehicles beyond that APD vehicle parked sideways right at Crescent Avenue there. This all started, as we have been talking about, from sources telling me as a barricaded individual possibly going through some type of mental health crisis. That's what initially we were told, and was armed with a weapon. They have been down here for quite some time, but I'll tell you, I got down here shortly before 3 o'clock, and then that's when gunshots started ringing out from the building here. If you're not familiar with the Four Seasons Hotel, there is a residence side and there is a hotel side. We were originally told this was in the 30th floor and up, somewhere up there, maybe around 32, 33 is where this all began. And we have seen snipers enter buildings around this Four Seasons Hotel. And again, we have heard multiple shots being fired, rapid shots, which, sounded like the SWAT team responding to that shooter. We do not know what type of weapon this gunman has, but we have seen multiple SWAT teams arriving here on the scene. Crash mentioned this. We do have Grady EMS on scene. We have Atlanta Fire's EMS on scene as well. There is kind of a command staff set up across the street from the Four Seasons where they are actively helping the SWAT team inside this building. We have not heard any gunshots here in the last 5 minutes, but again, that does not mean this thing is resolved. It does not look like anything has been resolved at this point. In fact, they have moved us back. We were on the air just here before 4 o'clock. We had to move all the way back to Peachtree Street here at 14th. But again, Peachtree Street is open, but it's going to be backed up as 14th is closed, and they are asking the public to stay away from 14th and 13th because, again, active shots have been fired, and we obviously, as you know, do not know where these bullets are heading and if the shooter is just randomly shooting. At this point, we have no idea who the suspect is, if they lived at the Four Seasons, why they were at this hotel. And again, we do not specifically know the original call other than it was possibly some type of mental health